sub-price services, then that's going to solve the problem. And it isn't. You're just going to increase your overheads, sell more at the wrong price, and still think you need more staff. I'm telling you now, guys, there is no shortage of staff in the UK as a whole, or there wouldn't be if you applied those rules. If all of your team started doing 3.5 times their wage plus and got their columns full, which they would be because they'd be at 3.5, you wouldn't be looking for more staff anytime soon. Almost none of you all need to be taking this level of money before I take on any more. There might be for some of you an opportunity when you really look at these figures to think, oh wow, that's why I've got no profit, that's why I've got no money. You don't know, guys, how many of you have really busy salons and nothing in their bank account. Okay, that's why I put that up by here, some £20 notes. You got bugger all in there, even when you've got a busy manic salon, and it's because you got too many people involved. Sometimes it's vanity. Sometimes you just want another member of staff so it's a little bit easier, or you get psychologically bamboozled. You know what happens? Let's say you'll have 3 or 4 days or 3 or 4 weeks where the other stylists say something like this. They say, Carl, you know what? We had to turn away 2 people today, and you'll be gutted, won't you? You'll be, no, not another 2. Yeah, we turned away 2 yesterday as well. Yeah, 1 the day before as well. Before you know it, you're on, some sort of agency, or you got some sort of Facebook ad going out there. Oh, I'm going to solve that problem. Instead of, why don't we have a look at why did you take so long to do that? Why are we charging so little for that? Why are you working those days when nobody comes in? Why do you go home at 5 o'clock when everyone wants to come in at 8 o'clock tonight? All right, so you've got to get more analytical. Don't be so reactionary. Don't be so egotistical about the way things feel. Be more mathematical. Be more. Then when someone leaves that you can't persuade, who wants to go mobile, you can give them the thumbs up, you can give them a big hug, and you can let them go. And then you bring in the person you've already arranged, who used to be a mobile hairdresser, who's now so bored, has got no money, got no holiday pay, got no sickness pay, right? Or someone like that to join your team. It's a cycle, guys. You just got to be really good at the cycle. Rosemary, you're representing everyone here. What I'm going to say is, don't be a victim. If you're a salon owner, you're not a victim of all these things. You're not a victim of self-employed workers. You're not a victim of mobile hairdressers. You're not a victim of anything unless you allow yourself to be that person. You are an entrepreneur in control of your business. You have to do everything you can proactively to anticipate things going wrong. And it's like taking on a member of staff and then going 3 weeks now and she's still quiet. I don't know why she's quiet. You knew she was coming. She didn't turn up that day, did she? And go, I got my scissors, let me start. Why didn't you have a marketing campaign the day you knew she was starting? Why didn't you get hold of Facebook ads? Why didn't you get hold of Groupon? Why didn't you have a massive campaign on social media? Why haven't you told all of your staff to bring their friends in and all their families? I don't know why you haven't done that. So all I know is you let yourself be a victim again. You're not victims, guys. You're entrepreneurs. You're in control of everything in front of you. And that's why the salon owners here, the salon owners on my groups, on both my groups, who are either super successful or are about to be super successful, because their mindset is, I ain't no one's victim. I am in control. I'm taking control. I am doing this thing. I wrote this booklet about, say, 6 to 12 months ago that basically said that you have to be careful who you listen to. And I'm not talking about coaches. I'm talking about just the other person, the person standing next to you right now or sat on your sofa, all right? Maybe a family member. Okay, say it quietly. Maybe a family member, maybe a friend, maybe it's a work colleague. You got to be careful, but they are usually here on social media. Now, I thought, why would an industry body put such a negative spin on the situation we're in? What good do they think that they are doing? Listen, this isn't about this governing body or this hairdressing body. This is about why people have their heads in the wrong places. And the benefit of having a close-knit group like we have on the Massive Not Passive, and to a larger degree as well, Salon Help Group. Oh yeah, things are not very well. I'm not taking any more staff, and the government's not very good, blah, 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 blah. So we go and have a social media post, and then 50 people join this post, and that is the club. Now, I have written this free book, or this free booklet. You're all welcome to a copy. You can download it now. You'll have it within the next hour. And what I'm asking you to do is I'm asking you to say, look, the reality is that life is tough. Nobody is saying any different. I'm definitely not saying that. So I'm saying the reality is life is tough. Now, let's put that aside. Let's work out what we can do. Let's take responsibility for ourselves. Is this making any sense to anyone? Because it makes a lot of sense to me, but I can't believe that so many people and so many professionals want to do the negative spin. I have no idea what's going on, and I have no idea why you would do it. The reality is, why is that such a bad piece of news? It's not necessarily, it's like, oh my God, now people have to change employment. No, it's a choice because employment gives you things. Yeah, for 100 years or more, the unions fought to give everyone choice, everyone conditions, everyone the right terms of work, all right? They fought for it. So you would think, wouldn't you, that the news that people want to go back to employment where they get, stability, not security necessarily, where they get stability, where they get pensions, where they get maternity pay, where they get sick pay, where they get holiday pay, would be a good news story. You see, if I was doing the news, probably nobody watch it, would they? They'd probably be like, no, he's going to tell me good things again. I can't be putting up with this bloke. He's always telling me the good stuff. I want to know the bad things. Please tell me things are going to be terrible. At least that way, if I feel awful and I can make some other people feel awful, then, I'm... It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. As opposed to the Failure Club, which is all about me bringing you down to my level. And please, I don't want to hear it's good to vent and it's good to share. Do you know when you do that? Can I just say, when you're venting negatively and sharing negatively, don't tell me it's good, because who is it good for? You're not actually venting or sharing with a professional person, which would be good, yeah? I get that, and I agree with that. So if someone would benefit from speaking to a professional, I get that. But you're not speaking to a professional. What you are doing is looking after your own interests at the risk of dragging everyone else down. Well, I don't think that's a great way to act as a human being. I'm going to show how miserable I am, therefore I can drag everyone down. I don't like selling yourself. Right. At the end of the day, think of it like this. What else do I have to sell? And ultimately, I could sell you my book, I could sell you my course, I could sell you my appraisal workshop tonight, I could sell you one-to-one coaching, but essentially the only thing I have to sell is myself. And the only reason you would buy me or a part of me is because you believe in what I do or what I'm saying.